A lot of you might not know this, but when I first started my channel many moons ago, the first video I made, or rather the first set of videos I made, were all about the Payphone Hits. I did the complete solo series of hits and went through some tips and tricks that had been helpful for me. Well, just the other day I was going through all these videos and I was surprised to find out that the two top viewed videos were in this series. The first comes as no surprise, it was the Popstar Truck Cab video. This one, at least for me, can still be a little frustrating, so it would make sense that people would want to view this. But the second most viewed in this series was the Bulldozer Hit. This is a CEO hit where you have to shoot the operator of a dozer, which would then run over the CEO. I found this interesting because it's literally the easiest and potentially quickest of all the Payphone hits. So today I thought I'd revisit this hit and walk through some of the tips and tricks that have helped me complete these quick and easy. So, a brief recap. The Payphone hits consist of 8 different categories, 6 of which can be completed solo. For each of the 6, there will be 3 different varieties. The Bulldozer hit is one of the 3 varieties for the CEO hits. The CEO hits have you traveling to a construction site where you'll be eliminating the CEO in one of 3 different methods: a gas tank explosion, dropping a shipping container, and of course the bulldozer method. And for me, I find the bulldozer hit especially easy because if you arrive at the construction site quick enough, the CEO is already standing in front of the dozer. So you simply need to take out the operator and then just leave. Very quick and very easy. Alright, so as I mentioned, the 3 varieties of the CEO are pretty much the same. Only the method of death and the locations will be changing. The construction location will occur in one of 3 different areas: Elborough Heights, Redwood Lights Track, and the Polito Construction Company. My suggestion here is to always kick the Payphone hits off in the city. If you do this, you'll never get the Polito location. And another big tip, if you kick these off at the payphone located at the docks, you'll always get the Elborough Heights location. But for this video, I'll be going over both the Elborough Heights and the Redwood Track locations, as most will probably be kicking these off in the general vicinity of the city. Also, another tip, if you call Franklin and get a Payphone hit you don't really care for, you can simply join another session and then just recall Franklin, as many times as you like. But to be honest, all these hits are pretty straightforward and easy. It's just that some may take a little longer than others. Okay, so after making the call to Franklin, and he starts off by saying, "Have you ever heard of the show called Claw's CEO?" Well, you know you have one of the 3 CEO varieties. You'll then see both Franklin's message and the mission message pop up on the screen. If both mention the word bulldozer, well, it's go time. Alright, I feel like a broken record here, but my vehicle of choice for these hits is going to be the Mark II oppressor. I've said it many times in the past, but if your goal is to make copious amounts of money in this game, the Mark II is tops. Now, I have received some comments asking me what I would do if I did not own a Mark II, and my advice here is to at least purchase something fast. When I first started in this game, for PS4, PS5, and my PC, the first thing I purchased was the Batty 801 motorcycle. In fact, I still own it. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's a motorcycle, which means it's a little easier to navigate on the LS highways and byways. But I think my number one choice if you're starting out in GTA these days is to just steal or call Pegasus for a helicopter. It's not going to be the fastest and it's a little more cumbersome, but it's definitely a lot less stressful than navigating the traffic in GTA these days, especially if your goal is making money. Okay, I'll be walking through the Redwood Lights Track location first, but for both locations, you'll soon be prompted to collect quote-unquote equipment that's stashed nearby. This equipment is going to be a sniper rifle. If you don't own a sniper rifle, then this is definitely an option. It's going to take you longer, but it's an option. If you already own a sniper rifle, ignore this message and then just head to the location you're seeing here. It's going to be the highest concrete structure located in the northeast corner of the site. Just land on top and then head to the northwest corner. Be careful though, because you don't want to fall off. And from here, select your preferred sniper rifle and begin to take aim. As I mentioned, if you arrive and land in this location quickly, you'll notice the CEO is just walking into the kill zone location now, which is directly in front of the dozer. You'll have about 3 or 4 seconds here because the CEO ends up stopping before carrying on. So take your shot, enjoy the aftermath, and then simply climb aboard your vehicle and leave. If you're not quick or don't have the Mark II, just take your time and go to the provided sniper equipment location. You won't need to worry about the CEO being in this exact spot, but that's okay because he basically just walks around in circles anyway. Eventually, he'll be back at the kill zone location where you can take him out. Okay, now for the Elborough Heights location. For this one, your best and quickest landing location will be on the small elevated pad near the pump jack, located here. Once you land, just go to the southwest corner near the railing. Again, if you're quick enough, as soon as you take aim, you should be seeing the CEO either walking to or already in front of the dozer. Then just quickly move to take out the operator and the dozer and you're good to go. Now, as you can see, the most time I spent for both of these was just the flying to get there. Once there, it should take you no more than 20 or 30 seconds to take your shot and then leave. Very quick and very easy. Now, I recorded much of what you saw here before this week, so it's not showing the bonus money. If you're not already aware, this week Rockstar's giving us double money in RP on all the Payphone hits, which, to be honest, isn't as good as it used to be. Before they nerfed this, we were able to make 170 grand on a double bubble week. Now, we'll only be getting 90 grand. And I know they shortened the cooldown time, but for me at least, I'd rather it went back to the way it was. So for me, not the best money, but definitely worth mixing it in with your other money grinding endeavors this week. Alright, so that's it my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Are any of you going to be grinding the Payphone hits this week? Or perhaps you have other additional tips and tricks you'd like to share? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be mighty, be